Imagine a hidden code, a sacred pattern that underpins everything in the universe. These aren't human-made rules tied to any particular time or place, but rather cosmic principles, eternal and universal. They don't dictate your behavior through fear of consequences, but instead guide you toward deeper wisdom and a more fulfilled life. They have influenced your past. They will continue to shape your future, but most importantly, they can shed light on your present. As we explore these universal principles, may you uncover not just knowledge, but wisdom, not just facts, but real transformation. The Law of Divine Oneness. This principle teaches that we are all connected, part of an infinite divine energy far greater than ourselves. It reveals that every action, thought, and word is not confined to our individual existence, but resonates throughout the universe, impacting everything. It's the realization that all life is interwoven and mutually dependent. In grasping the law of divine oneness, we understand that no one stands alone. We are all traveling this path together. We are not just drops in the ocean, we are the ocean itself, contained in a drop. When we recognize that everything we experience is a reflection of the same divine source, love, compassion, and kindness become the natural responses in all situations. This law embodies the golden rule, to treat others as you want to be treated. So how can we live by this principle in our daily lives? Begin by seeing the divine spark in every person you meet. Every interaction is a chance to show kindness and understanding. When you speak, let your words reflect your awareness of this unity. When you listen, do so with empathy, knowing that we are all leaves from the same tree. The law of vibration. This principle teaches that everything in the universe, from vast galaxies to the tiniest particles, including your thoughts and emotions, operates on unique frequencies or vibrations. Nothing is ever still. Everything is constantly moving, vibrating at different frequencies. If I want more abundance, I need to tune into the vibration of prosperity and align myself with that frequency. If I want to experience love, I need to resonate with the frequency of love, which is the highest. If I desire a specific person in my life, both of us must be on the same frequency. To bring what you want into your life, you must vibrate at the same level as your desire. If you wish to shine among the stars, you first have to feel like one. Understanding this law shifts our perception of ourselves and our role in the world. We are not just physical beings moving through life. We are energy, vibrating at certain frequencies, and these vibrations affect our experiences, relationships, and reality. Reflect on your thoughts and emotions. When you're filled with happiness and positivity, you feel light and uplifted, almost as though you're vibrating on a higher frequency. Conversely, when you're consumed by sadness or negativity, you feel heavy and weighed down, vibrating at a lower frequency. The law of correspondence. This principle teaches that your inner world mirrors your outer world. It means that your emotions and thoughts directly influence your surroundings. What you experience externally is simply a reflection of what's happening inside. As within, so without. It's a truth that applies universally. When you feel good about yourself, everything around you seems brighter. If you're feeling down, the outside world tends to look bleak. When you are at peace, your environment reflects that peace. But if you're feeling chaotic inside, stress shows up in your life. You're faced with a significant truth. You're the creator of your reality. The power to shape your external circumstances lies within by transforming your internal state. The beliefs you hold, the mindset you adopt, and the thoughts you nurture shape the life you live. What you focus on mentally becomes what you deal with in your daily life. To truly shift your external world, you must start by changing yourself, and the outer world will mirror that change. The law of attraction. This law asserts that like attracts like. Whatever dominates your attention, whether positive or negative, gets pulled into your life. This is not just an abstract idea, but a reality recognized by various cultures, quantum science, and countless successful individuals. The law of attraction closely aligns with the law of vibration. You don't draw in what you want, you draw in what you are. It also emphasizes the need to believe in what you want. If you're hoping to attract wealth, but can't see it happening or doubt it, you're like a wave being tossed around by the wind. It's unrealistic to expect something you don't truly believe you can have. If you desire good health, you must treat yourself like your well-being is of utmost importance. If wealth is your goal, practice generosity, and it will flow back to you. If love is what you seek, begin by showing love to yourself and those around you. The law of inspired action. This principle highlights that while visualizing, affirming, and aligning your mindset with your desires is essential, nothing happens without action. But it's not just about any action, it's about inspired action. This kind of action stems from alignment with your inner desires, intuition, and inner guidance. This law is what brings your dreams to life. While the law of attraction helps you align your thoughts and feelings, the law of inspired action pushes you to take steps toward what you want. It's the link between your mental world and the physical reality you create. Achieving your desires requires your active participation. Inspired action doesn't come from force or fear. It arises from joy and enthusiasm. It's the natural, effortless movement towards your goals that feels right for you. You take these steps not out of obligation, but because you're excited about your vision and naturally drawn to act on it. The law of transmutation of energy. This law states that everything, including thoughts, emotions, and words, is composed of energy, and energy cannot be destroyed but can change forms. Your thoughts and feelings are not stagnant. They convert into something that moves through the universe. This concept is the foundation of thoughts become things. Whatever you think or feel is creating and attracting a response from the universe. Therefore, it's important to choose your thoughts and feelings wisely and intentionally. Don't linger on negative thoughts, as they may manifest into undesirable outcomes. Be quick to shift your mindset. When you recognize a negative thought, transform its energy by replacing it with a positive one before it turns into something real. The law of cause and effect. This principle tells us that what you put out into the world is exactly what you'll receive in return. It's essentially the law of karma. Your actions create a ripple effect. Everything that happens in your life has a cause, often linked to something you've done. If your actions are positive, you'll attract positivity, and if they're negative, you'll face negative consequences. For every action, there's a corresponding reaction. By understanding this, you realize that if you want to change the outcomes you experience, you need to change your behaviors and decisions. You reap what you sow. You can't expect to harvest mangoes if you've planted apples. Similarly, you can't expect to receive love if you're giving out hate. The energy you send out will always return to you in some form. If you give love, love will come back to you. If you give generously, generosity will find its way back to you. What goes around comes back around. Your words and actions don't simply vanish. They always return, either to reward you or cause harm. It may not happen immediately, but eventually it will circle back. The law of compensation, closely linked with the laws of vibration, attraction, and energy transmutation. This law states that the rewards you receive are directly proportional to the value you provide to others and the world. It's essentially the principle of you reap what you sow. The value you contribute, whether through acts of kindness, love, or effort, will come back to you in various ways. This isn't limited to material or financial gain. It encompasses emotional and spiritual rewards as well. When you spread love, love will return to you. When you share joy, joy will fill your life. The law of relativity. According to this law, nothing is inherently good or bad. It all depends on your perspective. Situations are neutral, but it's the meaning you assign to them that defines how you perceive them. This law invites you to step back and look at things from a wider viewpoint. What may seem like a massive challenge to you might be minor when compared to other struggles. Similarly, what you consider a small victory might be someone else's greatest achievement. This law teaches you not to label everything around you. When events happen, instead of immediately judging them as positive or negative, see them as part of a bigger cause and effect chain. Things are neutral until you give them meaning. The law of polarity. This law reveals that everything has an opposite. For every beginning there is an end. For every challenge there is a solution. There is a spiritual realm, and we exist in the physical realm. We see opposites in many forms, hot and cold, good and bad, male and female. These are merely different degrees of the same thing. In life, the law of polarity teaches that even in the darkest moments, there's always the possibility of light. In times of struggle, there's always a hidden opportunity. In your moments of sorrow, joy is still possible. The law of rhythm. Everything in the universe operates in cycles and patterns. The natural world moves in a rhythmic flow, like the changing of the seasons or the tides ebb and flow. Life mirrors this rhythm. There are periods of growth and times of rest, moments of joy followed by times of sorrow. This law encourages you to accept that life moves in cycles and that patience is key. Trying to rush or force things often leads to frustration. Chaos occurs when you disrupt the natural rhythm and attempt to control what should unfold in its own time. The law of gender. This law refers to the balance between masculine and feminine energies, present both within ourselves and the universe. It's not about biological gender, but rather about the harmony between these two energies. Whether you're male or female, it's important to recognize the need for both energies. Neither is superior, they are complementary. The law of gender shows us that to truly grow, we must balance these energies within ourselves. This isn't about becoming less masculine or feminine, but about embracing all aspects of our nature to become whole. These timeless laws have been understood by the wisest throughout history. Ignoring these laws means resisting the natural order of life, which often leads to hardship. It's not that you're being punished, but it can feel like life is harder because you're moving against the current of the universe. If this video touched you, I'd be so grateful if you'd subscribe and hit that like button. It really helps keep the channel going. And before you go, check out the videos on the screen for even more hidden insights. Share your thoughts in the comments below. I can't wait to hear from you.